No, there ain't no way. What you thinking?
No.
No, ain't no
way.
way.
Wait till she sees season 2.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's without culture we ain't got comedy. So everybody got their take on everything. That's our turn. Black Dynamite is finally a chance for us to take the blaxploitation era and really just blow it out of proportion. And have some real fun with it. The Boondocks are real contemporary, very hip hop. So we've taken that, blended that with the old throwback to the 70s, and now we're flipping it real. It's cool. Mm-hmm. No, my favorite actually was probably Blackula.
Blackula?
Mm-hmm.
Hilarious. That's funny. Blackula was a good one. Mine was with, the lady that was on Star Trek. No. Michelle Nichols. She played the Madam. I think it was Truck Turner or
Was that Truck Turner or Willie Dynamite?
Turner. No, that was
Truck Turner. Okay.
Wait, where was Willie Dynamite maybe?
Truck Turner, he had chandeliers on the truck.
Oh, maybe. She was the Madam and she took over his business?
Yeah, it's scary. It's blaxploitation when the guy got chandeliers on an 18-wheeler.
But then I liked anything Pam Grier was in too.
All of us did.
Yeah. But Superfly was my favorite.
That's all the girls' favorite.
That's it.
Yeah.
Lots of they're
probably the most I've ever had.
Yeah. They'll say we have something. We're like, oh, let me pitch this. Let me try this. They're like, go for it. And a lot of stuff they keep. It's so relaxed.
Yeah, it's
so
the most I've ever had.
Yeah.
Carl, the director, Carl Jones, he has such an understanding of what he's doing that it's already done by the time you get there. So he just wants whatever you have to give. He directs you in the direction of basic. He just says you're scared right now. You can do scared however you want to. He just lets you loose. It's very simple directions. You're mad, you got a gun in your face, and you really want to run, but you can't, but you kind of think this is funny.
Okay, you ready? You ready
and
to do
go.
it?
Okay.
And, okay, you got it?
Yeah,
You kind of scared, you got a gun in your face, but you got to run, but you think it's kind of funny. Ready? And action. Yes, Honeybee is fighting more. Honeybee has a storyline of her own, and you see her actually doing a little. I guess
she does more.
She does.
She got more action.
I jump in. I got more action.
She kicked the horse's teeth out. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, because in the movie I wasn't trying to fight. So in the cartoon they can make her fight all she wants.
Oh yeah.
She's in shape. She can breathe.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, this is how these heroes are. I mean, Bruce Lee died in Chinese Connection, but kept on going. You dig it? It's how it is.
Did you just say, can you dig it?
Can you dig it?
Brought back the 70s.
In Total Recall, Schwarzenegger ends up out in Mars's atmosphere, which has no oxygen. Okay, but he came back from that. Remember that? And then came back to normal. So that's what I'm doing. You dig it? Well, he walked away from $80 million, so I don't know if that's the wrong kind of laughter. No, not at all. Not at all. I mean, this is the world, right? This is the world. I mean, Africans aren't outside of humanity. So if we were to put us in some little box outside of everyone else, then blacks this, blacks that. But last I looked, the world was composed of Irish, Italian, African, Filipino, Chinese, Korean. We're part of humanity. We're not outside of it. So we get cartoons and everything else.
And comics, yeah. And the stand-up comics, we take chances anyway. That's why a lot of us get in trouble. My thing is, if you always stay in the truth, you're gonna find people of all types of races doing something wrong or being something wrong. But if it's in the truth, it's the truth. So when people say, oh, that's the wrong kind of image, well, I can show you that image right here in the hood, or I can show you that image in a nice neighborhood. I can show it to you wherever it is. But if that image is true and it exists, then as long as we are sticking true to honesty, then and not exploiting or being really negative to it, but if we're showing it in light and funny, I think that it's okay. There's so much going on in this world. We need to laugh.
Yeah, and I think the only reason the question comes up with African or African American when it comes to image is that it's been distorted by others for so long. So we have to be sensitive about what we do because we weren't in charge of our image for so long. So now we are, and we can just do what we want to do.
And responsible to the older generation that came before us because they saw some things, they lived it. The younger generation, or myself, we didn't go through that. We didn't have the dogs chasing us and the water holes. So it's hard to connect with that, but you got to know that that existed. You know, so you have to be sensitive to that, you know?
And not in a way, too. You know, I don't sit around, in Living Color had a lot of Jewish writers. We had like majority Jewish writers, and wasn't nobody like, let's do some concentration camp thing. You know what I mean? It's like, some things are just known to be not
easy.
Good to
right. You gotta say easy on that one.
Yeah.
It just really depends on where it's coming from. And I would say,
and we'll be back with another episode of X and X. Dig it?
Let me ask
a long way.
I don't want to give you bad information.
Okay? We got Black Dynamite on the air.
Sorry, we need to.
So it's come a long way. It's like everything else. It's got a long way to go. But we're here.
Yeah. Please make sure you watch Black Dynamite premieres October 18th at 10 p.m. on Adult Swim.
10:30.
10:30. I've been saying 10 to everywhere.
Well, okay.
Are you serious? I've said 10 o'clock about 18 times.
Hey, you guys got an exclusive, the right time. Thank you guys, man. Have a good one, all right?